Tubio.
Hello everyone and welcome to this episode of Tips and Tricks and Community Feedback. There we are in the setting over here, in the beacon that is Blantyre here in the with our character David Livingstone, the character that I'm using on the Boundless tutorials gameplay series. I decided to make this this video about tips, tricks and community feedback because of the comments that I've receiving through the Boundless tutorial series. Basically, I get a lot of good comments, good feedback, and new tips and things that I'm learning over there. That I think it's it would be good to put like a series, not a series, but a set of videos, kind of intermixed with the tutorial ones about the tips that I'm receiving in the comments of the videos over there. So, and when I'm playing this, I'm just paying attention to the gameplay, what I want to do on the episode of that particular tutorial video and stuff, and I'm not really thinking too much about what I'm saying, and I might be saying things wrong or forget to say some stuff. If you're right here about the tips and tricks about Boundless, you can check up the tutorial Let's Play. I'm going to leave some of the links on this episode too, on the comments of this episode. But basically, you can check that episode to kind of understand what is that we are doing around here, what is this settlement, and why I jumped so eagerly to share tips and things here without showing anything. This is basically some community feedback that guys drop in the forms of comments in other series. I'm going inside this cave, something like this. There we are. We are going to stay in the water over here and keep ourselves a little bit of distance with the speakers that I can have from behind when I'm talking to you guys. All right, let's just start with this. I've received comments from Broadriver, from Marcus, from Digby, also from Lancelot, and I want to kind of go on and tackle some of them. In terms of grass seeds, if you remember in some of the episodes that I was playing around here, I was doing stuff with the grass seeds. I was trying to plant some of them over here. Let's just go back, and I was trying to accomplish one of the objectives in the one of the pin objectives that I don't have anymore over there, and I went in and tried to plant one seed in one of these spots, in one of these plots of land, basically. And Blood Raven mentioned correctly that you need to use several seeds instead of just one. All right, I'm not going to do this over here. It's just mention it. Thanks, Blood Raven, about that tip, because when I came in, I didn't see the seeds grown over there into grass, and it's basically because I used only one of those. All right. Another tip. In episode 1, when I started, I received a cool comment about, from Marcus telling me that I need to focus on wood tools ASAP. That's a good tip. When I guess it was on episode 2 or 3 that I mentioned that. I think I reviewed that and I saw that I heard myself kind of going through that, and I actually didn't explain that too well. Basically, the objective and the tip that Marcus gave us is that you want to focus. Obviously, you are going to be doing the initial tutorial, and that's good to do. But you need to focus also in getting your wood tools crafted ASAP, because you are going to get better yield from all the other resources that you are going to be harvesting instead of harvesting everything with your totem. Basically, that's one of the tips that Marcus told us, and I think I didn't explain that too well. Also, Marcus told us that one of the cool things that we can do is behind us and where I was, we have a big wall. We cannot see that very well, but we have a cool cliff over there. And one of the things that we can do is actually make and put our beacon over there. But the objective of doing that is not because it's cool or it's nice to be inside a cave, sort of what you do usually on Minecraft when you start. Basically, it's because you get free walls over there. You are protected from the nasty speeders that come all the time to attack you. And this happens really often over here. I'm not recording all the times, but even today when I started, I had to kill like 4 or 5 of them that were just coming to me all the time when I was trying to start recording this feedback. So basically the tip there from Marcus is plot something really close to the walls and get yourself surrounded by those walls inside, and you get the added benefit of the free walls to defend yourself from the speeders. All right, there we are. Let me see what else. Blood Raven again. And I think this will be the last one for this first episode of the tips and tricks. I think it was episode 3. Also, I went into a mining trip, and I mentioned that what you can do when you are lost in a cave is basically go into the sanctum, and let's just do that. We can run that up. We can go to the sanctum over there. And what you are going to have is the option to return again, obviously to the same place that you were. But I was suggesting to go back to use this other portal and interact with this one and connect it to your home beacon. And that's something that you can do. Let's just open this over there. It's going to be the same as that one. But let's just assume that this over here is the one that you left on your cave. The other stuff that you can do, and this is what Blood Raven suggested, is that you can interact over here and see that you have now 2 options, and this one is really nice. It's bump warp. What it does is moves this portal to this warp to a safe location. It's not a portal, it's a warp. If you click there, obviously it's going to move it, and look like now we are in a different place. We are not exactly in the place that we were. We are really close, but it's moved a little bit. What this is going to do, let's just go in. We are going to go inside the there in the lake. What this is going to do for you when you are in a cave is basically it's going to start moving the portal a little bit around. What happens in the caves is that is because you have a so closed and sometimes really narrow places to go through, the portal might be pushed farther away, and in a few attempts that you do this, you can get the portal actually to be placed outside the cave, really near the entrance of the cave. So instead of coming back basically to your beacon, maybe that beacon is really far away. What you can do is just bump the warp over and over until you get to a different place, or maybe a place in the same cave that you know how to get out of, or maybe just outside the cave where you went in. All right, I think that we are all set. Yes, this is all set for this tips and tricks, guys. Let me know if you like this this format. The idea is to not to spend so much time in the episodes of the tutorials themselves. I'm going to mention some of the comments there too, but I wanted to explain myself a little bit better because I think I did a really poor job on the other episode. Basically, when I tried to explain Marcus tips over there, I think I did it wrong, but with this I'm kind of making myself compensating from my mistakes. So this is also like some type of correction that I'm making, and it's good to have this this space dedicated only for you guys and to show you how you are supporting me and your feedback, everything. I really enjoy interacting with you there. So yeah, that's basically the idea of these episodes. Let me know what you think. Obviously, you can come play with us. Aside from the Boundless tutorials and gameplay series that I'm doing, and this tips episodes that start today, I'm also doing another series that is the Let's Play Boundless, the Boundless gameplay series that has kind of become more of like a multiplayer kind of series where we have fun, all the guys there in Star Hollows and other places in Star Nation and other locations. But I tend to run around with Digby there, with Bloodraven and with other people and have some fun testing out some of the attractions over there. We have a lot of rides. What are rides? Basically attractions that we are making, not we. I haven't made anyone. I'm sorry, guys. It's Digby, Bloodraven, Lancelot. I think that Gillis might be also over there trying to construct something. But there's a lot of people over there constructing some of these cool rides. And basically it's letting yourself go jumping into really narrow glasses of water, sliding through some ice and goo, all different stuff that is really fun. And obviously hanging around together is really nice. So if you want to come play with us, Jesus, my tongue today, you can do it. Check out the series that I have there in YouTube also, and you are welcome. Also check out the link for our Discord, the Discord of the Survivemer channel, and we also have a channel there for Boundless, and it's kind of the central point for us to coordinate some stuff with Digby, Bloodraven, and anyone else that wants to play with us. All right, thanks so much, guys. I'm going to say, as always, goodbye in the Boundlessian language over there. Thanks so much, guys. We are going to catch up in the other episodes. Bye bye.